Hello, hi everyone. How are you, my viewer? Welcome. This is Women's View. I'm your host, Shiro Wangigi. I'm so excited. I thank God to be here and for God giving us another chance to be here. And today we are going to talk about a good relationship with our in-laws. You know, as young people in marriage and young women in marriage, you have this issue of in-laws. Some are good and some are bad. So today is that day that we are going to talk about it loud and open. So we said that everything we talk here is those things that we can't talk outside there because, you know, watu wanaogopa sana. But here we are going to talk it all. So keep the conversation running, by the way, on our social media handles, GBS TV Africa, on our SMS line 21144. Today I have a very interesting guest. I would want her to introduce herself. Welcome.
Thank you, Regina. Hello, viewers. I'm Anne Muruga, and I'm happy to be part of this conversation. Let's sit it together. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very happy to see you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, too.
Yeah, at least it was so cold in the morning, and I thought, oh, Anne is going to say, you know. But it's good that you're here. Okay. So we are talking about in-laws. Do you have any experience with in-laws?
Okay, like for me, I have, but not many. It's a small family.
Yeah.
But through my friends, my relatives also, I have experienced a lot. So when we talk about in-laws, I can understand.
Yeah.
They usually come to me, we share a lot. You know, women, we have this.
Yeah, we have to share, you know.
We talk a lot.
It's the best thing.
Yeah. So when you say about that, also I can.
You can relate.
I can relate to someone I know, even my cousins, like that.
Yeah, and even your friends.
So
there's this notion of in-laws, you know, in-laws are good, yeah? And sometimes before even you get into marriage, you're given or you hear some people talking about in-laws and you're like, I think in-laws are not good, yeah? But some are so good. So for a person who lives with an in-law at home, or first, is it good healthy for a person to live with an in-law, especially we people who are starting our marriage and building it up? Unajua ndio tunaanza maisha bado hatujaelewana. So is it good for us to stay with an in-law?
Okay. According to me, if it is a must, there are situations where you find that the parents are not there. Maybe the guy is the firstborn.
And acts like
as the parent. So in such a situation, you find that it's like a must. You see, so because you cannot just neglect the other kids, and it has come time you have to marry. So you have to take care of the kids. So in that case, I can say yes. But if the parents are still there, the in-laws, I don't see the need.
But you know, sometimes even the parents come and stay with us. For example, I have had examples, mtu amemaliza shule and is well up, you see, amepata pesa, has a big house, and now the parent, either maybe parent from mother side or father side, they start coming and living with you. And then, you know, you have just been married, you don't know much about marriage. What kind of a scenario is that? Unajua hata vitu zingine unazuiwa sana.
Okay, this is the greatest problem we have in the society. Like for me, I have a friend who just got married. Then even they are still young. They have one kid who is around 2 years. Then the in-laws came. She stays with like 4 of them.
4 in-laws?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So through this, I can see she has a lot of difficulty because it came a time like when she cooks, the husband does not eat. He is always listening to the relatives. So you find yourself, the wife is alone. Yani hakuna mtu anamsupport. So kupitia hiyo, the lady has a lot of difficulty. So ilifika mahali even she wants to pack and go. So hata unapata relative mwingine ako karibu. So it's a big challenge and a problem. Then she's this kind of person, ananyamazia. So she's suffering. Anaumia sana
inside her. And she can't talk.
She can't talk.
And that is the best thing about this show. You know, we talk it and we can help someone who cannot talk about it openly. Because again, unajua, inakuwa shida kuongea. because sometimes when you talk it becomes a burden. Inaanza kukugeukia, you said this, you said that, then there's just a lot coming.
The thing is, what I can tell someone, usinyamazie chochote, don't be a pretender, usijifanye. As long as you came in this family, yes, they are part of you, sindio? Most of the time you find that ni wadogo wa your husband, yes, love them, embrace them, but wakati mtu amekukosea, before iende sana, you know, inaanzanga kidogo kidogo. Then as you leave, inakuwa ni kama history. Wakati umenikosea, na remember, even last time you did this and this, last time you did this and
so
this.
in a pile up,
then inakuwa a big wound in your heart.
Yeah.
So what I can say to our viewers, ukiona kitu kama hii, deal with it instantly. Usipile vitu kwa moyo wako. And also talk to your husband. Because when wakukuja, the moment umeongea, obviously wataona it's when ndio uko na shida. When stranger, this is our brother. So it's always good to talk to your husband.
So when you're saying about kuongea usinyamaze, unajua kuna ile ni tuseme ni mimi sasa, I'm the lady in the house, in-laws wamekuja kuishi na mimi, and you know sometimes kuna kuwa na hii shida. When I say something or I want someone, for example, they are doing this to me and then I'm that person, I don't want to keep it, I don't want to put it like a grudge, I go straight and tell you, you know, you have done this and that, this. Again, inakuja kunirudia. Inakuwa hata hakuniambia hivyo. Alinitusi, alinifanya. Now the relationship inaanza kukua. Ni shida kwa sababu pia the husband akikuja kuambiwa, you are saying from your side, she's saying from her side, or you know, anashindwa, who am I going to support? And you know, most of them they just support their relatives. So how should we go about? Am I the one as the woman who should warn the other for? Because sitaki kukua na hiyo bade.
To me, I think it's also good you sit down together, nyinyi wote.
Mpaka the husband.
Mpaka the husband. It is good to tell them you have something you need to discuss. So through that one, unajua ukiongea, everybody will be hearing chenye unasema.
Ufanyi siri.
Siri
nilifanya alafu bwana yangu akakuja akafikishiwa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if the husband kanaweza kaa uko nasikizia uko kando, that's a big problem because he's the one who made you to be part of this family. So to me, I can say, isikuwe ni kama when you go to bedroom. Sasa hiyo ndio unasema, unajua msichana wenu ama huyu mama yako itakuwa shida. You know, ukiambia mtu mama yako umeguza roho yake.
Especially men. Mama yangu is like
mama ni mama.
Ni mama kwa
so
kila mtu.
It's always good kumwambia kuna something you did mom, I could not understand. Or kuna something you did my sister, I could not understand. So just help me to sort this one. So wakati mnaongea hivyo, then the husband be akue on your side to listen, kwa sababu most of the time they are the one who suffer. This is my wife, this is my sister, this
I don't
is
know
my
where
brother,
to
I
go.
don't know where to go.
I don't know who to support.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
So unajua wakati tunaendelea kukaa, that's the time you realize weaknesses za mtu. Inakaa sama ukweli. So ukikaa sama ukweli, unabaki wapi? Na ni ukweli venye my sister ananiambia.
Ni kweli.
So
at least we should, if you want to be open, let it be open before your husband. If umeenda ukaambia your in-law, umenikosea hapa na hapa.
Let it not be a fight.
Not a fight. And again, you know, there's a friend of mine, she told me, hii lazima uiseme. People need to hear this. There is this person who is a mama's boy, you know, and is so good. I'm not saying that mama's boy are bad, you know. There are some mamas who really support their wife to that boy because hataki lose your relationship and your bond. Because anataka maintain, anapenda even the lady who has come in the picture. But in this case, this lady alikuwa kwa marriage. And then the guy, by the time wanaoana, the guy was not that well off. So they have struggled all through to their status right now. So now, there is the mom. Mom is a mama, it has that love, big love. And then, you know, funny thing about it, and she laughs every time she tells me that. That mama buys everything for her husband. She doesn't have anything that is missing in her husband that she can buy. You see? Okay. And now, the problem again is, the mother gives that man the things that she wants him to do for her. And before anything else, before this man attends to his wife, he has to attend first to mother. And even it came to a point where they were almost breaking up. And it was a very huge fight. And then you see, the man is not living with the mother. The mother is away. But the love and the bond that is there can't keep this family right. What kind of a case is that?
To that, you know, you cannot separate someone from his mother.
And you also don't want to separate with your husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing is, here is your mother, na pia wewe uko hapa. Then,
I need that full attention from this man.
Then another thing, you have to understand. Kabla conclude to, you know, there are so many thoughts which came across us.
Yeah.
Maybe wakati umeolewa, you want to be with one.
You want to be the queen.
Yeah. One thing we have to understand, this mother, ana mtu wa kumtakia care.
Yeah.
The husband is not there.
Yeah.
So the only option
is the son.
Is the son.
Who is my husband.
Who is my husband. Another thing, also this mother sacrificed to educate this husband of yours. Ndio, alicontribute in a way. You know, hata kukuzalia na kumlelea in a way is enough. You know. Then, kuna life ingine unaangalia, the life wameishi kama wewe huko ni kubwa hata kuliko enye amebakisha kwa hii dunia. You know, you are not permanent in this world. So if the husband is capable na hakuachi na njaa, analipa house rent, anatake every responsibility of familia anaweza, I think you don't have to have a problem with that. So you are eating, you are dressing. You know, ukianza kukulalamika, wewe ndio utaumia ndani ya moyo wako. But if he is supportive enough, he can support. Unajua hawezi peana kitu hakuna. Na ukiona akipeana, he has. Si ndio? So I don't think it's a big problem, not unless anataka kunyakua like everything. You see?
You know, when you talk about kunyakua everything, but you know, as women, there are sometimes you want to be first in everything when it comes to you, the matters with you and your husband. And then even if he has and he can distribute evenly, you have to be on pause first. I deal with my mother. So I think, and the mother always says, your wife is bad. She doesn't want you to do this for me. I want you home every weekend. You can imagine. And as a lady too, I was thinking, you know, every weekend, that means we don't have any weekend for our family. So it was like a burden too, especially when now the mother is like, doesn't have a husband and the only person is the son. I also think as much as this guy wants, or this man wants to be in between and, you know, play safe, has also to give priority to the wife.
Okay, to me, if our husband needs to be wise, kwa sababu here is your mother, your family needs your time. Anyway, kila dream yake, every mwanamke ni wakuwe na time ya together ya familia. So we should put a clear line between my wife and my mother.
Even if you, because you have love for both.
Yeah, you have love for both. And also, you know, wakati tuna grow up, mmekutana mkiwa watu wazima, kila mtu ametoka in a different family, mko na character tofauti. So it's also, there is this case, your mother wants you to behave venye amelea watoto wake, of which na wewe pia ujui, you need to learn, you are learning something. So unaona hapa mwanzo, the first year, second year, hapo ndio watu uko sana na hiyo kitu ina trend even for future, until future. So it is always good, even to our mothers, you take time to learn about your daughter-in-law. Kwa sababu wakati umeleta hii fight, you are hurting your daughter-in-law. So the moment umemfight, unajua hakuna siku mama atakuwa mbaya. I tend to believe that. Na that's why we need to have this conversation. Also, we women, we need to learn our mothers-in-law. Because most of the time tunaona their weaknesses.
Hatuoni their strength.
We are always right. We are always right.
So they are always bad. No?
We point the bad side of them. We won't kama you have your bad side. You see. So another thing is, when you are tunapigana, most of us tend to go back to their mother. Huyu mama ananifanyia. You know, may extend hii chuki even to your mother. So hakuna siku mama yako ataongea anything good about the mother you are having. Na this mother ndio unaishi naye sasa, at least for the rest of life. Even you be buried there. So when you kileta hii issue ya ku break this family, it becomes a very big problem.
So as a woman, you also need to be wise. Not everything you take as a fight. Yeah, because by the way, some in-laws are so good.
Yeah.
Like I have an example of my friend who has the in-laws are just good. You know, even when they have a fight with the husband and then she wants to leave the home, do you know the mother tells her, no, you are not going anywhere. You are staying here. Him as the man is the one who is going. So you can imagine, this is a mother who can fight for the daughter-in-law. So I think also as ladies, we also need to have that difference. We don't need to, as you had said, don't point at all the weaknesses.
Yeah.
We also have our weaknesses,
Very true,
you know,
very true.
and we are different. And then there is this notion of, I'm not yet married yet, but I'm planning to get married. And you know, I have had all sorts of talks outside there about the in-laws from married people. And then even before I get into marriage, I have now a negative notion about the in-laws. So even if the in-laws are good or bad, I just go there knowing these people are bad.
Already you have concluded they
Yes.
are bad. Yeah.
So, you know, how is that and how should we do? Because it even affects the relationship between you and your husband.
The problem is we are getting married with a fixed mind, with this notion of in-laws are like this, in-laws are like this. So I have to put a very clear line.
Even before you
Even
land
before
there.
you land there. So already you have concluded, I will not visit your place. They did this and that.
Yeah.
Forgetting that, these people, they are still your mother. Even if you do what, hao ndio wazazi wako, imagine.
Kabisa.
Na nimeona mara mingi, like for me, I am thankful before God because I was blank. Then my mom is not there. She passed on when I was still a young girl. So I was so comfortable to find a mother-in-law because she's,
Okay.
hey, mom, I have someone to
Yeah,
call
yeah.
mom. So you know that word mom is so powerful.
It is.
So I embraced her despite any challenge, but she's my mom. So huwa nafurahia sana because I'm having her. When mtu akisema mom, even me I can say mom. And it becomes so powerful. Through that I found that we respect each other.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
to an extent of most of is the one mwenye amelea mume wangu na venye amemlea yeye ndiye anajua weaknesses zake na strong parts of. You know, she's the one who telling me this side you push him, this side.
Okay.
Yeah. You
She's a
see?
good mother, you
Yeah,
see?
she's a good
So
mother.
it's not everyone who is bad.
Yeah.
Viewer.
Na akisikia
This is
kitu
so
mzuri,
nice.
she can tell me, kuna mali nilisikia kuna land inauzwa mahali.
Wow.
Are you in a position to push your husband to
buy?
That's a good mother.
Yeah.
So kama ningeingia hapo na hiyo mind ya in-laws are bad.
Hata haungepata chance ya kulan.
Yeah, she's so supportive. So nikiangalia most of us tunaingia kwa marriage inaishi problem ya in-laws are bad. Wanakufanyia hivi na vile.
They're
That's
not
the big
supportive.
problem. They are not supportive.
Yeah.
But even if mtu akona weakness zake, let's embrace them. Na ukiwa embrace utaishi a very happy life. Yeah.
Without kuburden your heart.
Yeah.
Amenifanyia.
Sisi ndio tunasuffer because by the end of it ukikaa hivi utakuwa ukiona unaona what do you see? Usha set mind yako
Yeah.
negative. You see? But ukiset it in a positive way, even they love you hata kama walikuwa nakuchukia. They will find that kumbe this girl she has no problem. She is such a wonderful girl. But when you start fighting back, my friend, utaama.
It's a battle that you can't win.
Utaenda. Imagine utaenda.
Because chuki
Na
ni
the time
mbaya.
you realize you make a mistake in your life, time is already gone.
Oh, and you can't go
Yeah,
back
you
to
have
where you
kids and then in the future they start asking you and who is our dad. Tayari uko ashaoa. Then the moment you unametoka kwa hiyo boma, he must marry. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, because you know also in-laws are like, you have to bring an...
Yeah.
So, Anne is having a very important point that as mothers or as young couples, we also need not to look on one direction where we are blind on happiness. We are just opening our eyes on the weaknesses. So also these in-laws, they also have their better side.
Yeah, true.
So if you concentrate on the better side, on that side that will make you see these people are good, you better do it. Don't burden yourself. Anne is teaching us, don't burden yourself. And in her case, you see, she has a very good
Yeah,
in-law.
there is this thing in mindset we are being taught about flavor. There
Flavor.
is flavors.
Yeah.
There is sugar, bitterness like lemon. There is oranges. So
You choose.
You choose. Then these flavors are there so that we may dwell together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot be me and I cannot be you.
Yeah.
So the thing is we learn to live together.
Yeah. Even with our differences.
Yeah.
Because as we are learning to live together with our husbands, it's also the same, because
Yeah, true.
if this is you know, my husband is the product of my in-laws.
Very true.
And you have said something. That mother has brought up my husband.
Yeah,
he
true.
knows the weakness and
The strong part of him.
so I should be relying on my mother-in-law, you know.
You know,
Niambie
even
hapa.
if he fights you, go and tell him, "Ma, huku kumeharibika."
Hakuna mahali.
Hakuna mahali.
Hata tukipigana usiku.
Mwambie, what can I do?
Unajua kuna wengine wanasema usiambie in-laws wako zile vitu mnapitia na bwana. Nyamaza. So you are contradicting that statement.
You know, you will suffer hapa peke yako na hujui chenye kinaendelea.
Unajua nafaa kuonyesha mother-in-law kucheka tu, you just there, tuko sawa mom, yes.
I have a friend of mine. It happened, the husband alikuwa ameoa. Then wakafika mahali wakaachana na mke. Then akarimari. So she married my friend. So what happened? Wazazi wali embrace
The new girl, because they used to say huyu wa kitambo ni kichwa ngumu, anawasumbua. You see? Then wakati waliachana, it's like wali embrace kuachana kwao, even though alikuwa anaambia kijana wao achukue watoto, take care of the kids. Yeah, aende peke yake.
Then when alianza kutuma pesa ya kusupport watu hii, this girl told the husband, sitaki pesa yako. But tulikuja kufind out the boy is the problem. This man is the problem. Because even after kumari, huyu wa kwanza, huyu wa pili, baada ya kudeliver, alianza drama. Kitu ya kwanza akamake sure job imeisha.
Sasa sikia.
Kila pesa yenye ilikuwa nayo kwa account, akamdanganya wacha tuweke kwa account moja.
Oh my God.
The job ikaisha hivyo. So akajua ana any other sources ya kupata anything. Then the girl, sawa baada ya kuteswa, alikuwa na move, anaenda anarudi. So dakika mwisho nikamwambia, wewe inakaa huko decided, dwell there with your problem. So akamwambia, ama if the mother ako supportive,
mwambie
enda kwake. Akikufukuza tena, enda home kwa mama.
Okay.
So it happened that the sisters na mama yao wako side ya msichana.
Wow.
So this guy, it's like we don't know whether it's drugs or what. Wakasema, we have realized he is the problem.
It's not the lady.
Yeah, he is the problem. So every time walikuwa nakosana, she could go to the parents. So you find that hata kikemewa na the elder sisters wake, she could not listen. So the sisters have impressed her. But another problem is, huyu mtu anakutesa, anakufukuza, to an extent anakuambia hata mtoto si wangu, you go. You see?
Yeah.
So hata issue kubwa alikuwa anasema akienda job, ati anaenda kumit na wanaume. You see, that's another challenge.
That's now.
Yeah,
for sure.
So hiyo ndio ilikuwa reason kubwa ya kumtoa katika job. So challenge inakuanga kubwa. This guy is the problem. You are just in that family. You are a young girl
and you want to learn.
Who is around 25 years.
That's so young.
You see?
Yeah.
So you see this, sometimes you find that even the in-laws, that's why nilikuwa nasema, the mother can tell you the weakness of of her son. So through that, by that girl could learn that, kumbe hii ni shida ya mume wangu, because today they are good
and tomorrow
fight.
So in that case, what about then, how should we have that confidence of approaching our in-laws and asking them, you know, because there is also that part of the in-laws being bad, like you have brought this problem to them and they're like, no, you are the problem, you know, every time they are supporting their son. So how should we know who is the right person, or are these the right people to tell? Are they not?
You know, when you get married, amjuanangi kabisa. Wakati ushaingia, especially when you get the first child, that's the time you tend to learn the true person you are living with. Na before you ende sana, I tend to say, let's open up. Let's talk. Kwa sababu ukirealize this person akona tabia akuwa nayo, you are capable of kujua hii tabia akuwa nayo.
Okay.
Especially that guy hakuwa anakunywa pombe. But it came a point, it's like alikuwa anatumia vitu hakuwa anatumia, you know. So this friend of mine was telling me, I don't know whether it's only pombe or inachanganyishwa na vitu zingine.
Yeah.
Because...
And it's making him worse.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think we also need to get time and learn. Yeah, learn. And then, hey, there's this thing, tumeoleka. For example, nimeoleka. And then I'm still living in a small room. To, let's say, one bedroom or rather even a single room, you know, because you are starting your life here. And then we have in-laws. Tell us something about that. I don't want to talk much.
Oh, that one. Hiyo inamaliza mwanamke.
What do you mean?
Because you are still in your honeymoon.
Yeah.
We have a single room here where it is the bed and it is everything.
Yeah.
Then they are here. So the moment usiku mnataka kulala, mattress inawekwa chini hivi. The meza inawekwa juu ndio wapate space ya kulala. That one, we inamaliza mwanamke, especially ladies.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any privacy. You don't have time with your husband. So ndio unasikianga maneno. Maneno lazima sasa ifike. Especially, you know, this kuna watoto wanaletangwa wako between age ya tuseme 8.
Mtu anaelewa.
Mtu anaelewa.
Si mtoto si mzima.
Siku hizi kumekuwa mambo mingi ya social media. They know a lot. Si kama kitambo ulikuwa unaambia ati mtoto ananuangwa kwa duka. We used to know mtoto ananuangwa hospitali. Right now, ask them, they will tell you what happens.
Yeah.
So they are here. So kitu kama hiyo nimeona sana sana ikibreak hearts za watu wengi kwa sababu kitu ya kwanza you are here. Wewe ni mwanamke, you are still active. Then there are these ukienda kugeuka hivi. Auntie nataka maji. You feel paralyzed, serious.
You have them there, you can't even pay maji.
It happens like...
You realize they are alert. They can't sleep.
They are alert. So that time, what happens? You just decide to sleep.
What about the marital, you know?
Yeah, it just goes like that. It especially you ladies, it affects us.
What about the guy? You know, let's say for example, you have brought those kids. They are from maybe their
side,
my husband's brothers, the little brother and sisters. And then, what about him? You know, I'm not the only person. Maybe for example, if you are talking about the rights between the wife and the guy, you know, it's not only me who am affected. Because yes, I have had those cases. Mtu anasema kabisa mimi nilinyimwa.
Yeah, the thing is, mwambie, I need you. Sindio?
What about the kids?
I need your service. So that's why unasikianga weka clear line. They go. They go. They should give you time.
Again, you know, you don't want to destroy the relationship huko kwa mama.
When it comes to kids, kila mtu akae kwao.
Kama ni hata watu wazima.
Kila mtu akae kwake.
If I don't have space.
Give me my space. It will come a time when I will call you. I need you.
When I have a big house.
But not even a big house. Hii mambo ya kukaliana hapo ndio inaletanga madhara ndogo ndogo. Yeah. Ndio hata job, never employ a relative. Kila mtu, let them visit you, you visit them, and through that mtaishi kwa heshima.
Okay, so anyway, that's so interesting. Anne says, let them stay home until maybe you are decided, you tell them now, come.
You know, before, you know, there is this thing, kabla niolewe kwa hii boma, si walikuwa wanaishi. Even wasichana, wakuwa wanaishi na this their brother or their uncle or their what, sindio? They used to say, stay somewhere.
Yeah. Let them stay there.
Let them stay there. Why should they come before when they come?
Let you enjoy your life.
I don't need
and
them
honeymoon.
right now. Asiwahitaji hiyo saa tafadhali. Tuheshimiane hapo.
Okay, guys, so interesting, and thank you, Anne. And she's advising us so well. If you have a single room, a big room, or what, you're still in your honeymoon, don't bring those indoors. Just get your space. I guess this is a very engaging conversation. It's fun too. I'm loving it and I'm learning. We'll take a very short break, then we will be back.
everywhere, GBS.
Hello, welcome back. It has been a very nice time we're having here. Also, I'm liking the comments. Please continue putting your comments on our all social media handles. We are GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. Give your comment. Also, share everything that you have in mind. You know, lazima tuongelele hizi vitu hapa. Usiache hiyo comment yako ipitwe. We have Anne and she has decided to be open and educative. Anne, we have this issue of I'm from Tanzania and then I've been married in Kenya and then mimi ndio nimeoleka. Sijui maneno ya marriage, sijui nini, si ndio? Alafu kuna nimepata mtoto. What are the roles of in-laws? Not only the mothers, because we also have the sister-in-laws who could also stand in place of mothers. As a new mother who has not done anything, and as a lady who the parents are just away, or rather like you, what are the roles of a good in-law?
Okay, thank you very much, Regina.
Yeah.
I will always talk about myself. Like for me, I told you in the beginning, mamangu alipass kitambo when I was a young girl. Then my mother-in-law was far. Then what happened? Also, I have the church. The church, there are people who are like my mother. Sindio, wenye pia wako na experience before me. Those people ndio waliweza kunisaidia. With or without a house girl, they could take care of me. So I think also having someone who can learn, who is your mentor, it is very important. Kwa sababu kabla my mama akuje, already nilikuwa nishatekiwa care. So the time she was coming, alipata hata nikiwa hospitali, nilikuwa naangaliwa vizuri, because especially me uza na CS. So you can imagine that scenario of CS. So also my husband is also new, he does not understand this thing.
Kwanza huwa wanakaa mbali.
Anashtuka juu this baby just a small
hajui
thing.
kushika.
Yeah, hajui kushika.
Yeah.
So there is this mambo ya kitovu, kutreat it.
You don't know even
You don't
how
know
to do.
you don't have any experience.
Yeah.
Then we ladies after kuzaa tunakuwa so emotional.
Very.
Yeah, you feel
Everything
that
changes.
everything changes. Kuna hii feeling una feel as if ni kama mume wangu anipendi. You see?
You are sad every time.
You are sad every
crying
time.
all
You are very
over,
sensitive.
you know.
When he talks something to you, yeah, he does
You are
not
in
love
pain.
me. He made me to be a mother. Then he does not love me.
You
see?
start feeling as if you made the wrong decision.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that time, even if your mom akuje, you know hata yako na shughuli zake, especially
kweli.
their mothers-in-law who are working.
Yeah, very
You see?
busy.
Very busy.
Yeah.
So through that one, hataweza ati kukuja ati aache shughuli zake ati amekuja kushughulika. Maybe atakuja like 2 days.
Akuonyeshe.
Akuonyeshe.
But
So,
you know also emotional support is very okay, because there are some who don't even talk about anything. Wanasikia tu, oh, mmepata sawa. Then they come 1 month later and they are still in a position where they can come.
but they are also good. Those who are good wenye utuma watu anawaambia so and so alimaliza form 4.
Wacha akuje.
Wacha akuje.
And anamwambia ukienda hivi na hivi na hivi.
Yeah.
So you see, at least you have a chance.
Yeah.
If you can't stand in for yourself,
Yeah.
you can send someone to stand in for you.
Yeah. Wanatuma watu. There is also this thing of making a call. Siku hizi kuna simu. Everybody like siku hizi yako na phone.
Ni kweli.
Let them be concerned. Yeah, because ukiona tu umeachiliwa hivi, hapo ndio unaonanga kwanza watu wengi. Sasa young mothers ndio wanakanga line ya in-laws. Even nilizaa, niliwahitaji this time, they could not help me, did not come. So that time inakuanga very sensitive na kuchange mtu hiyo mindset inakuanga very hard.
Na I guess hiyo ndio time ile yenye mwanamke anaanzaga kuona in-laws wangu ni wabaya. Hawakunisaidia when I needed them, you
so
see.
it's also good, support me when I'm in need. Wakati niko mzima hata usinipigie achana na mimi. But this time just support me, know my whereabouts, know the progress of the kid. Now through that one, I will feel
you are concerned.
Yeah,
so
you are
it's
concerned.
and you are saying it's not a must for an in-law to be present.
Yeah.
They could be making calls. They could show concern through even social media platforms. You know.
Yeah.
Not only yourself being
It's
there.
not a must you be there, because you see, let's say my mom comes from farthest corner of the country. They stay in the countryside. they have all sorts, there is farming, so they cannot make to be here because they have so many activities back there. But like for me, he used to send me many things.
Wow.
Yeah, he used to send me like unga wa uji.
Wow.
He used to send me like beans. You know that time mnakuanga you need a lot of support because even financially
Mko chini.
mko chini.
Ujui kwenye pesa zimeenda.
Sijui huwa zinapotelea wapi.
Ni kweli.
So not unless your mom akushow your love na support, men mara mingi uchanganyikiwa.
Kwanza hao hata wanaona sasa wewe uko delicate,
Then,
anakuangaliliaga pale tu.
Alafu hana pesa, alafu sometimes you kukua emotional when he talks to you unamjibu. Unamjibu like, so what they tend to do, anakaa mbali na wewe.
Ananyamaza
Kwa sababu ajui chenye kinakufurahisha.
Ni kweli.
Na ajui chenye
Hakuelewi.
hakuelewi.
So the only person mwenye anaweza kuelewa ni mtu ashawaipitia hapo.
Yeah. So if the mother is not near, have just at least a friend. At least the church supports you.
Yeah, the church.
So wakati uko kanisani, it must support you, the church.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. So that is very nice. I have a friend, Caro. Thank you so much for reaching out for me. Sasa Caro, hapa utasaidika ni leo sasa. Caro is a very good friend of mine. So she had an in-law back then. Now she doesn't live with in-laws. Alisema hapana. Kwanza walikaa chini na bwana yake. Don't bring your in-laws. I don't bring my in-laws. Unless there is a medical condition.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I think, Caro, you're so harsh. And so, what is this reason? It's because there was a time she was living with sister to the husband. And this sister was the firstborn. So the husband was like the thirdborn. You see, the sister had a kid. They had a very big house, so it was enough. And then, surprisingly, she was called for a meeting back home. Meeting ni ya nani? Mother-in-law na sister-in-law na another sister-in-law. Unajua what is the case? Huyu mtu hajui kuangalia bwana yangu kule kwa ile maneno. Sasa now Caro was like, oh my God, if I don't lose myself this time, I will never lose myself again. How can you even answer that? You know?
Oh, thank you so much. It is interesting.
Caro, listen to this.
The thing is, mara mingi watu, hii mambo hii, watu hawaongelelei. Unaona? Anyway, ni part of life. The moment umekuwa in a relationship, in marriage, haikuangi tena si yako. Ukiwa unmarried anyway, it's a story for another day. I tend to think, hakuna kitu watu hawezi discuss. Na also, we women, kama hujaridhika, talk to your mwenzako. Mwambie maneno, fikiria about it.
Kuna wengine hawataki, unajua kuna wengine pia, lakini sasa hapa kuna hii issue. Ilifika aje, sister amejua, how do you even know how I should treat your brother?
Hiyo nayo ilienda sana. Lazima ilitoka from the brother. That's why I'm saying, you need to discuss it, the two of you. If you are not comfortable, just tell your partner, iko hivi na vile.
And what you are saying, bedroom matters is
we discuss
between
it, you and your
Anne
husband.
and husband.
Yes.
Shiro and partner.
Yes.
Caro and husband.
Yes.
Isikuwe inakuwa sasa tunakaa chini. Mother-in-law atajua aje how I'm supposed to.
Sasa ikifika kwa mother-in-law hiyo ileweki. Hiyo you feel somewhat shameful kwa sababu it's like kuna mahali alikuwa anajua kuna mwenye anaweza msatisfy.
Kwa hivyo ama ni kama walikuwa wametuma spy. Unajua enda uspy uone ama and then huyu spy ali derive the information. How did you derive the information that your brother is not treated well? And also just the same way you are saying, I think also the husband ali sneak ka kitu kama hiyo, si ndio?
You know, for you to be respected to your in-laws, lazima bwana wako akuwe on your side na kuprotect. You see? So this case of ukiona sana sana unadharauliwa kwa kina in-laws, the husband has contributed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So husband.
Yeah.
Okay. Mumesikia? Husband, maneno yenu ni hapo. Please hizi vitu za kutuaibisha mother-in-law unaniuliza nini?
Ndio my husband akuwe respected kwetu, I've contributed.
Okay. So it is now it depends with the two of you.
Yeah, you must
The
protect your
respect.
husband to your people.
Uh-huh.
He must protect me to his people.
Okay.
Na through that one, you will be live a very happy life.
So-
So to fight si wawili, let's
Kuliko-
fight. But the other sides, the extended family, let's protect each other.
Isikue sasa hii maneno ilifika huku
Yeah.
ikafika huku
Yeah.
especially such things unajua sasa kama those matters like bedroom matters are very sensitive. It's not something you can go and start talking with your in-laws.
You know,
tunaanza aje na wewe sasa
the thing is, kuna venye wewe unapenda, I'm not reaching there. Train me, I learn. You know.
Usinyamaze.
Usinyamaze. Hakuna mtu
Waambia
anazaliwa
in-law
akijua
hakuna.
kitu. Hakuna mtu azaliwa akijua kitu, si ndio? Kuna mtu alikufunza kudanganya. You found yourself lying, ukiongea uongo, si ndio? It came that. So, let's discuss it. I like it like this. Hivi ndio mimi hupenda.
Somehow that is the hardest conversation. Discuss. Sit down. This is and you know it's hard even to tell someone this how I love you. How do you okay.
You
You
know,
need to learn these
when
things,
you
know.
joined together, God allowed you to be one. You are one thing, imagine. You are one. Are you afraid of yourself?
I'm not.
So, why should you be afraid to your husband and you are one?
You know sometimes you say atalan. With time so unapata kwa hii time ndio
No.
In-law ameingililia.
Hapana, acha tuongee.
So could be Carol, could be your husband alileak an information, and up to now you have to confirm whether that side muliseto.
Then, another thing to Carol, what I can tell her, usiogope ama isikufanye ufeel vibaya. The more unaiweka kwa moyo, the more hata utaendelea kukua worse and worse. Talk to him, muulize, what is the problem? Where do I need to improve?
This conversation is just big and the best. I've had fun, and now we need to put this to an end for today. And I need to invite you again. So, Anne
Okay.
and my viewer, we are having a very interesting game today. We are calling it Smart Play. So, we are going to play a game here, and we also need you here. Anne.
Let's play the game.
Yeah, we play the game. So, here are the rules of the game. This game is called Smart Play. In this game, you're asked a question, then you name 4 categories within 8 seconds. So, because you are new here, let me teach you. I'll start and then you'll follow, okay?
Okay.
It's free. It's a nice game and it's hard though, you know. Yeah. Tuendele sasa.
Shiro,
Yeah.
name 4 things you say to a cute baby. You have 8 seconds.
You are cute. Buju, buju, buju. Have you messed yourself?
3, 2, 1.
I love you.
And name 4 things you do on a honeymoon. You
I
have
do.
8 seconds.
I do swimming. We play together. We play games.
3,
We bath together.
You swim.
Shiro,
The first thing you do on a honeymoon is swimming.
Shiro,
But she said for this
Second
will honeymoon.
Yes.
name 4 things that describe an 8
Beautiful.
seconds.
Beautiful, intelligent, smart, fun.
3, 2, 1.
I won. That one I won.
And
Yes.
name 4 things you put on your bedside.
There is oil. There is towel. There is
3,
water. There is also my phone.
And towel.
Shiro,
Towel.
A small towel. Oh my dear.
Oil.
Oil. Okay. Okay.
Shiro, you
I
have
want
8
that one.
seconds.
Sorry, Yako.
Name
My
4 Name
Yes.
4 words you say when you are surprised.
What? What? Oh my God.
3,
Jesus.
2,
I don't know. The other one I'm not saying.
and name 4 things you do before you go to bed.
I drink some water. I wash utensils. Oh, what else? So I pray.
3, 2,
Oh, I tell my babe, I love you.
You babe.
Shiro.
She tells her, babe, I love you. Okay, yeah, my turn.
Shiro.
Yeah.
Name 4 things you do in a party. 8.
I drink water. I hug friends. I smile.
1.
I dance.
Cut.
I dance.
And name 4 pastors in Good News Mission.
Wow, we have Pastor Johan, we have Pastor Michael, we have Pastor
3,
Luke,
2,
then we have
1.
Pastor.
Cut.
You need to hear this.
Shiro.
They will kill you, all of them. The friends you are with. Yeah, my turn.
Name 4 summonings in Good News Mission.
Someone named Jemima, someone named Kaleche, someone named Percy, someone named Lillian. And senior someone
3,
named-
2,
I won.
1.
Who is senior someone?
I'll be
Okay.
in the next room where you are being killed, but me, I'm not being killed.
And
Yeah.
name 4 reasons why you are always late.
Always late. I wake up late. I prepare kids late. Yet I'm
2,
just slow.
1. Cut.
I
You are late.
yes, I'm always late preparing everything.
And you are always late. Lateness, there's no time you can come early. At least once, even in church. You know?
Okay.
Even I call you for a party, you'll be late.
Oh, I think I'm this person.
Yeah. My
Shiro.
turn, yeah.
Name 4 nicknames for your partner. 8 seconds.
Oh, lo.
Babe,
3,
babe,
2,
all-time crush.
1. Cut.
The other one I did not want to say. I need a safe home for me to go back to. No. Uh-huh.
And name 4 nicknames for your hubby.
Why?
8 seconds.
Sweet. Kai, they're
2,
disappearing.
1.
Wakiaje?
Anna, are you serious? Wakiari, who is
I
that?
found it
Where?
even before I got married. You are used
What
to
is that?
It's the nickname from the family. It's not mine anyway.
I
Shiro.
won, yes.
Name 4 places you can go to have fun with your girlfriend.
In a movie theater, I want to take you there.
Thank
in
you.
a garden,
3,
in a
2,
beach.
1. Cut.
Yeah. In a mall, can you have that?
And the last question for Anne. Name your 4 roles at your home.
Cooking, washing, taking care of my husband and kids, and also shopping
1.
for them.
Cut.
Oh, wow, that was nice. Thank you so much. But I won. Or who won? I don't know.
We are
Who won? Who won?
To me draw.
We are draw.
Yeah.
There's a gift for all of us. Thank you so much, my viewer. It has been so nice. I have had such a good time. I have always told you, this is the place where you will laugh, you will be educated. It's like everything to us, especially we people who are still growing in our marriages. And thank you for coming, availing your time. It was so nice having you around. Tell bye-bye to our viewer.
Hello, viewers. Thank you for listening to us. I was so much excited to be with you, Regina.
Yeah.
Thank you for hosting me.
Yeah.
So, viewers, let's open our hearts. Let's talk. Let's discuss these things. Quirine.
Yeah, and remember, you have to keep a very positive attitude towards your in-laws. They are not bad, we are also not good, and we are also not bad, and they are also not so good. So at least we need to associate with them in the best way. I have been your host, Shiro Wangige. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, bye, stay safe.